Welcome to the District of Tofino, where our commitment to preserving the beauty and health of our environment has reached a new milestone. We are proud to unveil the District of Tofino's new wastewater treatment plant, a symbol of the district's dedication to protecting the cultural and environmental values held dear by the residents of Tofino and the Tla-o-qui-aht First Nation, who have been stewards of this land for millennia. For years, Tofino's untreated sewage flowed into the ocean at Duffin Passage. Today, with our new wastewater treatment plant, the District of Tofino will fully comply with federal wastewater systems effluent regulations, ensuring a cleaner and healthier environment for future generations. Now, let's take a closer look at how the wastewater treatment plant works.
What we're standing on was about 1,200 cubic meters of bedrock. If we had have done everything out of concrete and sunken the tanks into the ground, it would have added a lot of extra costs. By having these tanks built off site, we were able to just bring them in, install them right away, so it was less labor and less cost on materials. Everything's pumped here to the headworks, hence it's the head of the plant. All of the toilet paper, screenings, grit, sediment, anything that goes into the sanitary collection system is removed from the liquid. At this point, everything's pumped up into 2 treatment trains. All the flows come through here, go through the grit removal systems. These are the integrated fixed film activated sludge reactor tanks. Inside these tanks, there's thousands of these little plastic media pieces that are floating around in the tank. This gives a surface area for all the biological organisms or the solids to start attaching to this and start to grow. There's strainers on all of the outlets of the tank, so these are not able to leave the reactor tank. So there's no chance of any plastics moving to any other parts of the process or out to the marine receiving environment in the Pacific Ocean. So right here we have the blowers. They feed all of the oxygen to the IFAS tanks. We have to maintain a specific oxygen demand level to keep them alive. These are UV reactors. All the water from the top of the clarifiers drips over into the troughs, comes down here, goes through a UV reactor. The return activated sludge pumps, so we call them RAS pumps, these will actually take the sludge from the bottom and will actually recycle that sludge back into the IFAS reactors. And here is where we have our centrifuge equipment. All the waste activated sludge is pumped up to the centrifuges, spun around really fast, dried out, and then discharged down below into bins. So in this bin over here, which is full of biosolids, which will all be transported over to the West Coast landfill. We're actually exceeding what our design spec was. Total solids percentage is above 22% right now, which is above the 20% that we were aiming to achieve. This bin takes all these biosolids up to the landfill to contribute to their composting facility and to be used as cap cover to the landfill.
So now that you know where the water from your sinks, showers, and toilets go, and how the wastewater treatment plant works, here's what you can do to help maintain the health of this very important piece of infrastructure. Items like wet wipes, sanitary products, cooking oils, grease, and hair cause costly and unnecessary maintenance to your home and the wastewater treatment plant. And most important, remember, the only 3 things that should go down your toilet is number 1s, number 2s, and toilet paper.
We now have clean secondary effluent being discharged into Duffin Passage. We'll have long-lasting positive impacts on the marine ecosystem that lives here behind me.
The District of Tofino would like to thank the project teams and contractors for their hard work on this monumental project, as well as the residents and businesses of Tofino for their patience and understanding throughout the construction. This $79.25 million project was made possible through a joint investment from the Province of British Columbia's Ministry of Municipal Affairs and Canada's Ministry of Housing, Infrastructure and Communities through the Investing in Canada Infrastructure Program, including the Clean Water and Wastewater Fund Program. Learn more about the District of Tofino's wastewater treatment plant at tofino.ca/wastewater.